Shout out to Marco Pajana, Alfredo Jr., the Gaming Squad, and Rupert Hazel for being a part of our memberships. Join memberships.
What's up? Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing our French GP opening round. Currently, we haven't started yet. So normally we do the first 5 races on the opening round, and then we'll do our last 5 races tomorrow on the finals. Here we are, opening round. Shiram here in our group, so he's going to be putting up a good score in the opening round, so we should not be in the same group as him in the end. So we're going to be using Sainz and Leclerc here, and we're going to be using our fast spit time tune with the sandpaper in there to give us a little reduction on performance on our car. Alright, so that's what we're going to be using for the opening round. Hopefully Sainz does well. For those wet races, we will be switching out for better wet drivers. But for now, let's jump into this. So also remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Also leave a like on the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Let's jump into the first race on France. Alright, here we go with a match going up against Dennis. Wow, he's way under flagged. So that means the game is going to give him an handicap. Hence, we're going to be getting placed in a disadvantage right away. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to be qualifying behind him. Yep, there he goes. Yep. So the game gave him an handicap. I hate when the game does this. It matches you with lower level rival and give them a better chance to win. I hate when the game does that. But let's go anyways. Looks like he's also gonna be putting on some boost here. Let's see. It's okay if he does, because we're way out leveling him when it comes to flags, and that shouldn't be. Alright, so there he goes, putting on his boost. And our driver is already caught up. Oh my god. Come on, Carlos. Get in there. Alright, let's cut down there. And cut down there. And let our drivers do some driving. Get comfortable in their spots. Carlos dropping back. That's alright. Come on, Leclerc, hold. Use some boost there to pull him away from those guys that are trying to overtake him, as they were trying to swarm around Leclerc there. Give him some support. Wasn't focusing on Carlos. We could have pulled a position, but we lost one instead. Let's give him some boost here. Alright, let's cut him down. We don't want to use too much because we want to do 3 laps with Carlos. And he's not like Leclerc that has super high tire management that could do those 3 laps that we needed. Let's boost Leclerc from there as we go by those in pit. Just cut him that down there. Give Carlos some support as he's getting swarmed. Then we're going to go back to pit to hard tires, to soft tires. Looks like the rival is going to be going to pit as well here. He's boosting his 5th car. So yeah, whenever you get, most of the time when you get a mixed match with a rival with way better, yep, I knew we were going to get a breakdown at some point. Most of the time when you're matched with a rival with under flags, the game gives them an handicap, and they basically force you to lose by giving them a better qualifiers and giving them breakdowns, giving your car breakdowns and stuff. But it is what it is. It's a mismatch. So to make it the race a little bit fair, the game does that. I have no problem with it, but I just don't want to be mismatched. So I can get put at a disadvantage. Let's go for that late pit technique here and see if we can squeeze. Alright, so we didn't get to squeeze anyone. So we're going to go to pit. He went back to hards, we went back to softs. Coming out right behind. So he's basically doing a one-stop 4-4 with his Verstappen. Come on guys, get around, get around. Sainz overtook Leclerc there. That does not look good, Leclerc. That does not look good for Leclerc at all. He's just boosting here. There he goes now. Now getting in the way. And Sainz has caught up. Let's go for the late pit. See if we can squeeze anyone. Oh, we went back to wrong tires, hards. So good thing we made the switch there. That's how you switch tires if you selected the wrong one. Yep, that's how you switch tires. Just want to wait until they enter the pit lane, and then you want to go and put in your go to pit from there. Let's boost now Leclerc. As you can see, we've caught up to the rival. I knew we were going to caught up after we got that breakdown and we got misqualified. At least we're stronger, as I knew. That's why they got the handicap, because our team is way stronger. Late pit technique there. Now to go and hunt down his Alonso, as Sainz will hold or gain another position. So it's just a matter now of Leclerc using those soft tires to hunt down Alonso. As his Alonso looks like he's going to run out of tires. But I doubt he's going to be going back to pit. Sainz picking up. Nice. So the race looks good at this point. I doubt he's going to go back to pit with that Alonso, as he did not. Race looks good at this point. So it's just a matter of our drivers catching up. Sainz running out of fuel, so put him up to regular driving. He has more than one lap of fuel. As we'll let Leclerc continue to push. See if he can pick off one or two more of these cars. Let's boost him to finish. Just watch his fuel. As long as he's not down. Yeah, he's dropping down too low. Boost now, boost now. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Nice race. Great race. Well done. And good luck, bro. Yeah, so in the end, we managed to come back for 43 points. So that's what you get when you get a huge mismatch. Sometimes it does give the rival the handicap because of the mismatch, but another time it does not. And here we can see the rival has a level 6 Alonso and a level 5 Verstappen, so he has good stats. You can see he has good epics in there. So it's basically not a mismatch, but it is a mismatch, if you understand what I mean. All right. So yeah, that was the first race. Let's jump up into the second race. Currently sitting in 4th in the leagues. I can't keep up with those guys. Oh my god, these guys are crazy. I can't keep up. 100% wet. All right, so let's go back and switch in our wet drivers. We're gonna go for Hamilton, 91 wetness, and who else should we go for? Not Verstappen for sure. Russell. Yeah, let's go Hamilton and Russell. 88. Who else has 88 wetness? I think it's Perez, but Russell is way better than Perez. Alright, so that's going to be Russell. Let's see Ricardo. Yep. So it's going to be Hamilton and Russell for the wet race. Let's show. Long search scenes again. Alright, here we go now. We got the match. Canada 100% wet. So we're going to be doing a one stop here for Canada based on our qualifiers. Then we'll know where on the track we're going to be at. And then we can put in our one stop from there. Alright, so we got out qualified, or Hamilton qualified at the back, and Russell qualified at 14. It is what it is. Guess the rival drivers are at better levels. Guess so. So he's using Gasly and Hamilton. It is a bot though, so guess why we didn't get any form of better qualifiers, as the game is gonna make sure that the bot is kind of equal or even better than your drivers and assets. Since we're going for a one stop, let's do the regular driving strategy for this race. And just to see how our drivers would perform with the regular driving strategy in the GP events. So we're basically going to be going for 4 laps. Then we're going to be coming back, going for 2 laps regular driving, and I think we should be able to boost the last 2 laps to the finish. Russell doing pretty well to keep up. Hamilton still stuck in 18th place. Let's use some fuel down the straight here. Perk our drivers up a bit. Give them something to drive for. Let's cut down there. Cut down there. We're not going to gain too much position on Canada. This track is more of a pit overtaking strategy kind of track. So unless you're going to go for the longer stint, or you're going to go to pit earlier and then come back. So we could try to undercut with Russell and go to pit now in the 3rd. Also go to pit. Let's go to pit also with Hamilton for the undercut. So we're going for the undercut. So we're going to boost this lap, and then we'll go back to regular driving with the undercut. Alright, so there goes the undercut, and we've got Hamilton. And we're going to continue to boost for 2 laps, and then we're going to cut down to conserve for the last 3 laps. As a regular driving technique wasn't going to work out, as we would have just been following the rival all around. So the undercut worked out better here. We can see the undercut has worked out really better. Alright, so that's 50%, so we should be able to get 2 laps from Russell, and we might be able to get the same amount of laps from Hamilton, as it's six laps or 5 laps for Hamilton and 6 laps for Russell. So it's 20% per lap for Lewis and probably 15% per lap for Russell. So we're just going to conserve now to the finish. Now Hamilton is not going to make it. He'll have to go back to pit. Yeah, he'll have to go back to pit. He's not going to make it. So they're not going to make it. So let's boost them into pit then. We are going to get a better score. We might not beat the rival, but we're going to get a better score than what we would have gotten anyways. Go Hamilton, go. Back out in 12, 13, 12, 12, yes, 13. All right. So we'll take it. 30 points. And we weren't going to score 30 points either way. So we'll take our 30 points and go. Let's boost him into across the finish line. Cut him down because he's about to run out of fuel. And yeah, we'll take our 30 points. It was a wet race. And we were not going to get 30 points if we did not try to do the undercut, but did not work out exactly to how we would want it. All right, let's check for a race crate and then we'll jump into the next race. Yes, we do have a race crate. Get some Russell there, Latifi, Lothar. All right. Let's jump into the next race. Dry. All right, so we need to switch back drivers. That's the thing with GP events. Sometimes you forget to switch back drivers, and come on, sometimes you forget to switch back drivers, and then you use wrong drivers for that race. So you'll use drivers with good wetness ability for a dry race, and sometimes you use good drivers with that's good for dry races for wet races. Let's go back to Sainz and Leclerc. Let's go. Also remember to check out your Gaming with King merch. Links down in the description. Oh, we got another bot. And we're on the Red Bull Ring. Getting out qualified here. 16-17 for us. We're going for a 4-3-2 here. Or we might adjust based on how the race is going. And probably do something else. And it's lights out. Leclerc got a stall. So as I was watching the Hutch live stream yesterday, I came in a little late on the live stream, and as I was at work, and it was kind of busy for me, so I did not catch everything. But I think I caught a part where somebody was asking Josie what allowed your drivers to get a better start. And she was saying something like grip allows your drivers to get a better start. But we have I personally have tested every single tune you can think of. I have tested max power, max grip, max arrow, balance setup with arrow grip, grip arrow setup, power grip setup, power arrow setup. I've tested them all, and currently I have only seen a different results in the pits. So unless they made some changes yesterday in the background and we did not notice, but once again, it's up for testing. We can do some testing as well once again to see if grip does really help or not, because sometimes you have to take what the developers say with kind of a grain of salt sometimes. Right, let's boost into pit from there. Let's wait for Leclerc to come up and boost him from there. Not to say that they're wrong, but sometimes what they say don't normally shows how they say it in the game at all. Alright, so we're now in our boost phase. We're boosting for 3 laps and then we're going to come back for 2 laps and boost to the finish from there. Leclerc coming up in the back here, 21 position and now stuck. Struggling to get this overtake. That's the slingshot that Hutch is talking about. Now we finally got around. Come on, Leclerc. Don't know why the drivers normally, when they're coming at high speeds, they love to slam into the rival car or the AI car's back. I wonder if it's that they can't control the speed that they're coming at, so they just park the car into somebody's car. There you go again, slamming into the back. Now he decides to go around when he could have already overtook instead of going into his back. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse. Oh my god, we were almost at the pits. If we had more room, we could have gotten that overtake on both of those drivers at the same time. That's a slingshot. Anybody wondering what the slingshot that's Hutch talking about is? You just saw it there. You can timestamp that portion of the video, and probably there it is again. So whenever you pull up beside a car and then the car kind of hits you in the side and then he shoots off, that's a slingshot. So they say that they're going to be trying to fix it as it's some form of exploit. Nice overtaking there. Come on, we got them, but there goes the slingshot again. Within the block. Let's boost now across the line. There we go. There we go. Nice driving there from Leclerc to finish that race in 6th place. Picking up 3 positions on the final straightaway to the finish line. Awesome. 40 points for us. We'll take that. Let's jump into the next one. Two more races to go. All right. Dry race, Sochi for the next race. fairly equal match here on flags. Though I have a little bit, probably a plus 100 and something flags more, but fairly equal match. 1% cloudy in qualifiers. Are we getting out qualified? No. Nice qualifiers here, 11th and 15. And we're going to go hard tires with signs and go for the forward split instead of going for the reverse split. By putting Leclerc on hard tires, we're going for the forward split. So that will give Leclerc an opportunity to pull out, and it will also give Sainz an opportunity to catch up and defend and hold some positions off. As you can see, he's doing now. He's now up to 13. Lost another position down to 14. As Leclerc tries to pick off these two, but he got blocked. Should be able to pick 9th, so let's cut him down there. And Sainz is up to 11. Let's cut him down there. We want 3 laps from Leclerc. He has good tire management, so he can go for 3 comfortably here. We'll leaving a little bit of tires remaining, so we'll be able to use a little bit of boost here and there on Leclerc. As Sainz follows suit on his hard tires, he's going to go for the longer stint. However, he's going to go for the more important stint of coming back to soft tires in the end and boosting to the finish. As we're going to be doing the 4-2-2 technique with Sainz, and we're going to be doing a 3-2-3 with Leclerc. Now Leclerc dropping back, lost 1 position. As Sainz continue to hold off the rival Kimi here. Pay close attention to Sainz. There goes a slingshot again, as Kimi was trying to overtake. The path wasn't clear, so he had to slam into the brake, leaving the car that he was trying to overtake to shoot off in front. That says it's some form of exploit. So they're going to be working on getting that fixed, and that should fix overtaking. Putting our go to pit for Leclerc. We're going to boost him as we hit the straightaway, and then we're going to boost Sainz to follow, as he's going to go for another lap so he can overtake those that are in pit. So let's boost Sainz from here as well. Use up that straightaway. Pull in before he goes into pit. Leclerc. Nice overtake there. So somebody was saying about cutting the boost when you're going into pit. Sometimes when you cut the boost when you're going into pit, your drivers tend to slow down. I personally like to see my drivers going into the pits fast, so I keep the boost up so they can get in there real quick and get back out real quick. It is a bit of waste in fuel consumption that could be boosting on the track, but just something I personally like to do. I think it gives my drivers that little edge going into pit. If you're going in behind a lot of traffic, then you can cut down. And then once you cut down, sometimes you'll see your drivers kind of slow down completely. See that speed that we go in there? Normally, if we weren't on boost, he would have gone in a lot slower than that. All right. All right, let's go back to pit now with Leclerc to his hard tires, which he will be taking him to the end. And we'll go for Sainz now for his boost stint of 2 laps on softs. Nice to see Sainz pulling some overtaking there. All right, look at this now. So you see him slow down, and if you cut that, then he's just going to slow right down. However, if you keep the boost up, he's going to go in with that same momentum that he had pushed through there. All right. So that's why I like to boost into the pits. It is a waste of fuel, but It's just something I like to do personally. You don't really have to do it if you don't want to. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be a 1-2 for us. Let's look at this Ferrari, Leclerc. He's not going to go back to pit, but Leclerc should be able to pull the overtake. See that speed that Sainz went into the pit with? That's all because of he was boosting into the pits. Alright, so this looks like a 1-2 race for us. Yes, it is. And we'll just let our drivers boost around to the finish. For their 1-2 here, and then we'll jump into our final race and go from there. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. Also, how is your opening round going so far for you? Here is a tip. Once you're in the final lap and you see your cars cut down to low fuel, you can cut up to regular driving. If it's above 1 lap of fuel, then you can just cut up to regular driving, and that should take them to the finish line. All right, at a much better speed other than conserve. All right. Great race here, Mr. Bot. 1-2 for us. We'll take that. All right, let's jump into our final race of the video. If you made it to this portion of the video, use code word finished to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watched the full videos for all your support. All right, let's go. Should have looked at the rival parts there, but that's all right. She putting in those 47s. All right, so Monaco 6%. Let's go for our final race. Monaco has been in like the last all the events so far. Have you been taking notice of that? In all the GP events, even the Team Series event, Monaco has been in there. All of them has had Monaco in there. When are we gonna be getting an event with no Monaco? Come on, Hutch. Monaco is killing us. All right, so this is a fair match. So he should not get any handicap on us here, as this is a fair match. Let's see the qualifiers. If we get some good qualifiers on Monaco, then that's good. Looks like the rival has skipped because of the weight there. But normally when the rival does skip, it causes the opponent to lose, to get a disconnect. Hutch did say yesterday on their live stream that they have implemented something to fix disconnect. So you should not be getting any more disconnects. But let's go. All softs to get the most out of our drivers. Rival is opted to go with hards and softs. Alright, so he's there, starting off with a boost. He's there. Cut down here. And cut down there. Thanks, bro. Good luck to you too. Alright, so we've cut down our drivers nice and early. Let's give some boost here as the rival is picking them off. So the rival has got the jump and he has picked them off, but we've cut them down nice and early for the fact that we're going to be going for 5 laps on these hard tires, these soft tires, and then we're going to come back to soft tires and boost to the finish. So we're not going to be going hard tires anytime on this race, so we should have a fast race. I'm not too sure about Carlos Sainz's tire management, but Leclerc can do 5 laps, and at the moment, as you can see, Sainz tire management is kind of following the order of Leclerc's tire management. So it's 71.70, and it's just going down by 1 before, so he should be able to do 5 laps, as it's going to be 20% per lap. So if we cross the line at 60%, or cross the pit entrance at 60%, which Leclerc has just done, and there goes Sainz crossing at 60%, we are good for 5 laps. We could go to pit here in the third, come back to hard tires and boost to the finish, but it's not the most effective strategy. It's just a technique to use if you want to finish the race. But if you want to be competitive in the race and try to beat out some of these AI cars as well, then you want to go for 5 laps and then 4 laps, and then 3 laps on boost on another set of softs. So as you can see, once we're on these softs, we're not losing any form of positions. Once again, Sainz crossing the pit entrance at 40% tires. So we haven't been gaining any positions, but we haven't been losing any positions as well. And that's what you want. You don't want to be losing positions. And it looks like the rival is going to go to pit now, as he has done his 4 laps. Let's see what kind of tires he's going to put on his Alonso. Looks like he's boosting into pit. And we're going to go around for that extra. And he went back to soft tires with his Alonso, so he's going for another 4 laps. And we're going to come back now to soft tires with our drivers. Leclerc in 10th place here. We could boost Leclerc from there, but we're going to boost him from right around here. And let's do the same for Sainz. Oh, we can't boost Sainz. His tire management is lower than Leclerc. So we'll just let Sainz continue to conserve. And boost him from about there as he enters to 0 tires. So we came out right behind the rival with Leclerc, and we're right behind the rival with Sainz as well. Now we're in our boost phase, and we're going to be boosting to finish. He's saying good luck, go, go, go. Thanks, bro. Good luck to you too. Let's go. Alright, so because he went to pit earlier with his Alonso, he'll have to be trying to cut down. Yeah, that's why you see him cutting down and boosting up. He's trying to save some of that tires to take him to the end. As if he continues to boost recklessly, you can see him there conserving when he can, when he's not under attack. If you just boost recklessly, he's gonna lose, because he's gonna run out of tires. But Sainz here is just losing positions on boost. What's going on with Sainz in the back? Not even sure. We're at 23 points. I'm not even sure what's going on with Carlos Sainz here in the back. He's just losing positions. He's not gaining 1 position. There goes the rival Alonso on a little bit of tires. And Hamilton just finished his race, so he's going to slow now, allowing us to go by. The rival should go, Alonso should go out of tires anytime now. But Sainz has not gained any position at all. Let's go. Leclerc should catch up now to the rival Alonso and pull by him Here we go. But because Signs did not pick up on any position, it doesn't make any sense. Because we're still, though we still gain a few points, it's not going to make a huge difference. Like we're going to be winning the race or anything. Good luck, bro. Great race. So 27 points, we'll take that. It's above 25 and it's almost at 30. So I'm pretty happy about that. 27. Let's look at the rival stats. Alonso 6, Schumacher 8. Pretty decent setup on his car as well. Level 8 commons and level 4 and level 3 epics. All right. So yeah. And he has good grip, so I guess the grip helps with the start. As you can see, he got a better start than us because we cut down way too early to go for the longer stint. But it was a good race nonetheless. Good luck to him. And that's going to be it for our final race of this video. I'm going to be leaving my last 5 races for later on when I'll put them in and pick my spot. Hopefully like 30 place or 20 something place or something there. Way down in the bottom. Alright. So that's going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.